If you're interested in print-on-demand business model, this video might be helpful. I'll share how I got started, how I found success, how much did I make, and why I eventually stepped away from it. Like a lot of people, I always dreamed making money online. I think I tried everything there is, but nothing really worked.
Well, I respect your ambition, Willie, but you got to have vision.
Looking back, I realized the problem was that I never invested enough time in any of the projects. I would give up too early, move on to the next idea, and never allow myself to really succeed. In 2018, I stumbled upon print-on-demand business model. This time was different. I made a promise to myself. I'd dedicate an entire year to it, no matter what the results would be. So I opened accounts on platforms like Redbubble, TeePublic, and Merch by Amazon and started creating designs. But here's the thing. I'm not an artist, and I couldn't figure out how to use tools like Photoshop.
Loser!
So all my designs were purely text-based. After almost a year of trial and error, I finally earned my first 36 cents.
Nice.
It wasn't much, but to me, it was proof that I was onto something. That small victory pushed me to keep going. Since I wasn't able to create high-quality artwork, I went with quantity approach. The idea was simple. The more designs I uploaded, the higher chances I'd make a sale. So I pushed myself to create as many text-based designs as I possibly could. I'd wake up at 5 AM before work, squeeze in a couple of hours of designing, and then go to my 9-to-5 job. Same happened in the evenings once my kids and wife went to sleep. I'd stay up late to keep working.
I just realized I can sleep with my eyes open.
I was running on little sleep, but it didn't matter. I was determined to make this work.
You're goddamn right.
And it started paying off. My sales were slowly going up. After a short period of time, I was invited to try Amazon advertising. I was super excited to learn something new, especially that it would benefit my business. So I decided that I would reinvest everything I earned into advertising. I watched countless amount of videos, and slowly I was able to make advertising work. My sales kept growing. Along the way, I found another income stream, about which I will speak in my future videos, but in early 2020 I decided to go all in into my projects, and I finally make my dream come true. I quit my job, and it felt amazing.
My life is complete.
As my sales kept growing, I was riding high on success. But over time, something began to change. Despite the numbers climbing, I felt less and less satisfied with what I was doing. The excitement that once fueled my passion started to fade.
I feel like I'm dying inside.
I found myself feeling like a bit of a scam. I hated the designs I was creating, and deep down I knew I wasn't proud of them. It became increasingly clear that I had been chasing money rather than focusing on creating something meaningful. This realization hit hard. Money isn't the end goal. I began to reflect on my journey and question what I truly wanted out from this venture. Was I in it for the sales figures, or was there something more meaningful I was seeking?
But I'm so confused.
Just as I was dealing with those feelings, the world situation changed dramatically with the start of Ukrainian invasion in 2022. The impact was huge and my sales just plummeted. I went from almost $2,000 a month to just $200. Through the year, I was trying to find a way to get back on track. I worked on creating better designs, and when I realized that it's not working, I hired a professional designer and started to spend even more money on advertising. But the more I tried, the less money I seemed to make.
We're broke.
Everything felt like it was falling apart. Eventually, it just became unreal to continue, and my last design was uploaded in November 2023. Letting go my print-on-demand business was not an easy decision. It felt like giving up on a dream I poured so much time and effort into. I realized that I was chasing success defined by numbers, sales figures, and profits, rather than focusing on creating something I loved. The joy I once felt in designing and selling had been replaced by stress and pressure to perform. I took a step back to reflect on what I really wanted. I understood that success, at least for me, isn't just about money. It's about fulfillment, creativity, and passion. This period of introspection was tough, but it was also necessary for my personal growth. So now, even though I stopped working on my print-on-demand business, it still brings in some passive income. the designs I uploaded over the years continue to generate sales. It's definitely not life-changing, but it's steady, and that's one of the beautiful things about this business model. It can keep working for you even if you stepped away. So I know that many people are curious about the numbers, so let's get into that. But before we break down total earnings, one key factor that played a huge role in my success was Amazon advertising. In summary, my advertising efforts resulted in 802 orders, generating $8,387 in sales. However, it's important to note that sales don't equal profit. With an average profit of $4.89 per sale, my total profit from these ads amounts to $3,916. After subtracting my ad spend of $2,639, I ended up with a net profit of $1,277. Even though the profits from advertising might not seem like much, they're still super important. When you run ads, you're teaching Amazon's algorithm to show your products for specific keywords, which essentially helps your organic sales to grow over time. So now that we've covered advertising, let's talk about sales numbers. In total, I've sold 7,241 products, generating an amazing $148,000 in revenue. That's pretty crazy when you think about it. But remember that revenue doesn't tell the whole story. After all the costs and expenses, my profit ended up being around $29,000. If you're considering diving into print on demand or any other entrepreneurial venture, remember that it's not just about the numbers. It's about finding what you love and stay true to your passion. Thank you for watching, and I hope my story inspires you to chase what truly makes you happy. If you have any questions or you want to share your story, leave them in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you in the next video. Bye.